Yep. Uh-huh.
All right, so if you're looking at cheap houses, something that may be super overwhelming is where do I even start? It's simple. I always start with plumbing and power. On any of these houses, the first thing we want to do is make sure that we get the plumbing and power working correctly. If we do those things, we have something to work with. But if you don't get those done, everything else could be for naught. So I always have just super intense focus on making sure that we get the house plumbed, we get the sewer draining well, and we get power in the house, no matter what, before we go on to anything else. These are the key things. We don't even have to think about trying to troubleshoot plumbing. We just need to run all new plumbing to the house from the street. Inevitably, if a house has been vacant for a while and it was in a state of disrepair before that, which is how you got this deal in the first place, all new plumbing needs to get run to the house. Now you may think, by the time I hire a plumber and electrician to re-plumb and rewire the whole house, I'm going to be upside down on this thing. And that's exactly right. You would be 100%. But that is why there's some key things that you can do yourself and with other people to get all the work prepped up so it's ready to go. We got a 3/4 inch male down here, right? So 3/4 inch female, not insulting anyone's intelligence. But the easiest thing, these things are so badass, because instead of a $10 shark bite tool, you know, the $10 shark bites, we just got this like couple cent piece, you know? And we just plug this guy in. And we can just crimp it on. So when we're doing the 3/4, that's why if everybody knows how to do this, it's good, because you can do the 3/4, boom, 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 and then you can trade out this, and now you can do the 1/2 inch, because otherwise you're switching this every time, yeah. And you're losing these guys under the house, you know? Yep. A couple things that are really easy is running new PEX plumbing from the meter into the house. All we need to do is make sure that we run a trencher of some kind. Make sure you get all your lines marked, and then dig out that path so you can run your PEX line from the meter into the house. Even if you don't hook it up yourself, you can have it all laid out there, ready to go. Now we hit our biggest problem on this house, which is the sewer. So we had to do some troubleshooting. First of all, we were able to identify that the sewer was draining well from the clean out to the street, but we had some problems in the house. All right, so to show you what we got, I'm under the house right now. I'm looking back at the kitchen over there. That's the way you crawl in from the kitchen. And there's the bathroom area. And then over that light is where we ran the water main in. So there's a little bit on your bearings here. So from the front of the house, you can see the black line from his washing machine that comes down and then goes into the old sewer. You can see it taps into the sewer there in line with the outside. There's where it taps into the sewer. Then coming back to where I'm at, try to get my legs out of the way here, you can see the rotor-rooter going into what I believe to be the sewer line there. We'll verify that. And you can see the rotor-rooter coming out of the shitter right there. Try to get the focus. Yeah, right there. So you see toilet line coming down, goes underground, and then breaks. So we need to figure that out. Here you can see the sink from the bathroom that's just kind of hanging out here. So it's just draining under the house with nowhere to go. But the promising thing is, it appears that the shower from the bathroom right here, that appears to be the shower drain, goes into the ground and allegedly taps into something. I'm guessing this sewer here. So we'll need to check that out. The other right here, that appears to be the drain from upstairs going down into the ground, and not sure where it taps in. So I'm gonna run my tape down this, and let's see if the measuring tape comes out the front side of the house. So to get the troubleshooting done, we've already got water running into the house, so I took a hose back to the bathroom and I ran it in the shower to see what the heck is our problem and what's going on. Going under the house, I found our problem. So as you can see, the water is just running from the shower, just open under the house, and then it's going down into the sewer drain. All right, so in here, let's test the shower. Got the shower running. Had to clear out a bunch of leaves to make sure water could go down. I'm gonna go check out under the house, see what's going on. So this is bad news. That shower drain that goes down really just goes into the ground and runs through this as well. So we're gonna have to get that drain cleaned out. The great news is it's not totally blocked, because we do see water flowing in the clean out at about the same rate it's going down the sink. The good news is on the outside, that water appears to be flowing freely, so once we hit that sewer drain, it's all open all the way out to the street. Now the bad thing is we do have some work to do with the sewer. So the key is we need to dig out the area from the shower drain and the toilet drain to the drain going out to the street. If we can get those dug out, then it's going to be super easy either to connect that sewer ourselves or to get a plumber to come in and connect that sewer, and we're not going to have the additional expense of having to get all that dug out in addition to getting it plumbed correctly. So by putting in a little bit of work, getting everything prepped up, we can really reduce the expenses that we incur when we have a plumber come out. So we can see that water is coming out of the shower drain. It's because we see it coming out of the ground and then it's flowing into the drain. So we need to dig back the dirt around that shower drain, and we also need to dig back the dirt around the sewer so that way we can get those two connected. But the most important thing is just getting those dug out, getting the dirt away from them, getting the ends exposed so we can get those hooked up appropriately.